Hey, everybody, we're live, and this gentleman is.
Hey, I can't hear him. I got hearing aids. You're gonna have to tell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where? Hey, Derrick, you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, translate. Tell him this is Zinni Abraham of Zinni62. Nice to meet you.
This is Zinni62 Media.
Tell him Abraham. Tell him
nice to meet you.
Nice to
meet you too, sir.
How you doing? Yeah, tell your side of the story, sir. We want to.
Tell your side.
Yeah.
Tell your side. Okay. Well, I'm a member of the Wise Guys Motorcycle Club, and I came down here to find out what happened last night. There was a couple of fire engines on site there, cleaning up some of the rubble and damage. So I asked them if they know what caused it. Well, there's a security guard on duty standing there talking to them when I asked that question. So the security officer said that the people in the middle of the block adjacent to that building were, doing their fireworks, and the cinders in the air caught on to the building, and that's what caused the fire. The fire department said that was accurate, and what caused the flood was them using the water from the water mains to put out the fire. It was reported to me that what our club and our building did caused that damage, and I wanted to just correct that wrong, that inaccuracy. It wasn't us that caused that. Yes, we do our fireworks every year, but we contain them, and we also clean up any trash that we, create outside the following morning, like we did this morning. But I just wanted to let you guys know that the fire department and the security guard on duty, who's always on duty, said that they caused that fire, not us. Furthermore, I would like to put on record what our club does do for this community. We feed homeless, we clothe homeless, we contribute to children. Every year we throw a big event at a Royal Park here in East Oakland, giving away free food, giving away financial literacy workshops. I do that myself. I'm a credit repair specialist and a financial literacy coach. And what I do is every week I have free workshops. I'm online with free workshops. I'm trying to teach financial literacy, generational wealth, credit education, things like that to better some of the situations. I come from being homeless, okay? And one day I woke up and just said, I'm not gonna live like this no more. So what I'm doing now is after I taught myself and educated myself, I'm trying to do the same. I incorporate that with my motorcycle club, and that's what we do. Okay, now the loud motors on a Harley Davidson can't be helped. So I realize as it might disturb some communities when we ride through, it's not intentional. It's only because it's a group of us and not just one. Okay? What I came down here to talk to Mr. Soo about was a resolution that we can come up with, because I would like for us to coexist. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's in a homeless community, and I contribute to homeless communities on a daily basis. So, of course, I would reach out to him and his constituents and try to see what we can do to come up with a solution, because we want to be a help in the community, not a hindrance.
Also, hey, is it possible? So you guys can come to a resolution, because it just sounds like, for one thing, as a person who hasn't been homeless, I think
if we could come to a resolution.
Well, it sounds like they do. You are right. But
we absolutely want to work with the group.
Yeah, and I think the one thing
we don't want to be having a hostile environment for anybody.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just a matter of understanding each other, and like we're communicating in this way, right? And hearing his side, because I don't understand what it's like to be homeless, but I would think that my brain would feel like I was constantly under siege, like always attacked or something, and that's not your fault, right? It's just kind of, I guess, where things are. But you can help Derrick out by figuring out a way to make life better for him. You know what I mean? That's all. Does that make sense?
If you can help make the life better for the camp, does that make sense? So what happened? Zinni was saying, if you can help make the camp a better place, we want to know what we can do down here to help make life better for them in any way possible.
Yeah.
And you included, and anybody else that needs our help.
Yeah. Hey, Derrick, I think you got an opening to work out a deal. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know me, as an activist, I'm not a politician. I will push buttons like there's no tomorrow. And once again, I did. Sometimes that's what you have to do to get some attention, especially with the homeless issues here in Oakland. When you start talking about homeless issues here in Oakland, unfortunately, a lot of people, ears becomes deaf. And so you have to do something that really shocks people into polarization. So.
Yeah. Well, I think this is a time when you all can come together, have some good barbecue, enjoy life. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, the conversation now is definitely open. You know, we come to the table, you know, let's put something together and let's try to work on some change and try to work on some togetherness. I mean, you know, that's the only way to, you know, strengthen the community. You know what I mean? If we all come together, not being at odds with each other. You know
Exactly.
I mean? When you talk to people, you get to know people. Once you get to know people, then you learn a person, you learn to like a person. You know, you find out, you know, what makes them tick, you know, and usually that breaks down the biggest barriers. Not knowing people is what causes a lot of friction in the community, especially in the community. You know what I mean?
Yep.
This community is full of a lot of color. You know what I mean? We all seem to have, you know, gripes and issues and chips on our shoulders. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And we can come together, open up lines of communication, try to figure out, you know, solutions to all of our problems. We'll find out that we have a lot of common problems and issues that if we work together to solve them, it'll be a lot easier to solve them. The fight won't be so uphill as we think.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm ready and I'm willing and I'm able, and I speak for my whole entire club. You know, as far as Mr. Soo goes, he's right here. You know, we can work with him first, but we want to open the doors for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just let me know when we can get together. And like I told Mr. Soo, I just started a YouTube channel. I have a Facebook channel, but I'm starting a YouTube channel to talk about things like this. You know, I'm doing a podcast to talk about things like this. I'm going to give you guys my link so we can get together. And I'd like to get on yours so we can, you know, exchange information and come up with resources.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yep. Absolutely. Hey, Derrick, you're running for mayor. This is your chance to negotiate a deal.
That's what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a great deal for the community. Oh, yeah. And gives the folks incredible exposure and goodwill.
And tell him he's welcome to come on. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome to come on Zenny 62 anytime. So, yeah, you got it.
All righty. Thanks, Ann.
Okay, thank you, Ann. You got it. You too. So, see ya. See ya.
All right. Okay, Mr. Soo.
See ya.
All right. I'll be in touch with you, okay?
That was cool. We all worked it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. Subscribe to Zenny 62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com. That ends this broadcast.